There's a polar bear with my flamingos and no one thought they should tell me? You know what? I'm going to say it. Picking the animals you want in your zoo is overrated. Wouldn't it be so much better if you just got random animals? No more need to spend so much time to find the one you like, no longer having to spend an arm and a leg to get the one you want. Okay, maybe not, but I do think it will be fun, so here we go. Today I'm going to make a mod which randomizes your animals at random intervals. Throughout the process we will be using our beautiful Bengal tiger called Test and this one animal zoo she lives in. To make the mod we need a different mod called Xe. Xe is a mod that allows us to include our mod in the game more easily and it is therefore required for this mod to work. The base of this mod consists of these files which are based on the templates and tutorials provided by the creators of Xe. Of these files there's only one that we will be editing, the manager file. This is the file that allows us to make anything happen within our zoo. The function that will have the bulk of our code is the advanced function, which is called at every game tick. The first point of interest is making sure that our mod only works in sandbox. While I love the likely chaos that this mod will cause, I do not want this messing with my often expensive animals and franchise. No thank you. Now that we got that out of the way, we can get to the more interesting parts. The next step is easy. Printing the animal ID for every animal in the zoo. Easy peasy. I can do it in my sleep. It only takes a few minutes. All we need to do is load into the game to see the same ID printed over and over again in the debug window. Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on. After adding a few more lines of code which make sure we do actually have all of the parameters we need, we can print both the habitat and animal IDs. Next stop, printing the animals' names. I know, riveting content, but if your basics don't work, how will you know what is broken when your game inevitably crashes? See? Before we continue, I'd like to introduce you to a little game. A game I like to call Spot the Bug. Can you find it while I desperately try to fix it? Since the last thing I added is get name, the bug is probably in there. If I copy it again from another file, it should work. Damn it! Did you find the bug? Because I sure was angry at myself when I did. Now that I removed that line, it should work, and at least I won't do it again. As you can see, our tiger's name now gets printed in the debug console, and when we change the name, the printed name changes with it. The next step is spawning new animals. Find the code to create a new animal in the habitat, find the code to get all of the species we can spawn from the database, load up the game, and another crash. I did the same thing again. I left the line that I wanted to find in the code. Again. It's fine. I'm not angry or anything. Moving on. Fun fact for anyone who does not know, one database call does not take that much time, but when said database call takes place at every tick, it sure adds up. The footage here is in real time of what it was like for me in game, and I pressed tab while the loading screen was still fading out. Something that makes it a bit better is adding the randomization in. That way the database call only happens when we actually need it. For now, the chance of this happening is 1 in 1,000. However, doing it this way is still much slower than it needs to be. Instead of performing a database call every random hit, we move it to the activate function and add all of the results to a table. This way it only gets called once at the start of the game, thus not slowing down the game after that. The first animal we are going to spawn is a capybara. 1, because they're cute, and 2, so we can verify that spawning the animals actually works. Sadly enough, I did not consider that Test wouldn't find them as cute. And some of them ended up, you know. All we have to do to spawn random animals instead of capybaras is change the species name to a random one from the table with possible species we made earlier. While it is incredibly slow, it does work. Several new animals got spawned. 58 of them to be more specific. At least that explains the lag, I guess. To help improve the speed further, we have to move the spawning of the animals out of nested loops. This way we only spawn one animal per random hit instead of one animal for each of the possible species per animal in the zoo. And when we load into the game, we can see that it works. When we will eventually replace an animal with a newly spawned animal, it would be great if that new animal had the same name as the replaced one. Luckily, there is a setName function that does just that. All we need to do is copy a few lines of code, replace some variables with others, and load in. Easy enough. Not this again. But given that I am just copying a few lines of code, there should be an easy fix. I give up. Who am I kidding? I don't name my animals anyway. To get rid of the existing animals, I use the instantly sell animal function. While this does the job, it also means that you receive money every time the animal gets replaced, and I feel like that makes the gameplay too easy. So instead of instantly sell animal, I use the rehome animal function. This means that it actually costs money to randomize the animal, thus upping the difficulty quite a bit. One thing that bothered me while testing the mod is that animals still get replaced when the game is paused. To fix that, we need to detect when the game is paused and add it as a requirement for the replacing. The last coding we need to do is make the new animal as much like the old one as possible. Instead of randomizing the gender and age category, we take the ones from the replaced animal and use them as input for the new one. And it works! Yay! The only other thing that matters is the chance of randomization. At first I thought that 5000 would be a good number, but as you can see it takes way too long. So instead I'm going to use my sciencey skills and do an actual test. Here you can see video footage for every rounded to 100 number between 1000 and 1500. I know, very legit science. All of them are running for 10 minutes and at the end we will look at the number of animals that were spawned during those 10 minutes. Okay, so that's not telling us anything except that 10 minutes is apparently not enough to get an accurate estimate. So much for science. I want an average of 1 animal per minute. There are 3 that come close enough to that average, therefore I am just picking the middle one. So 1200 will be our lucky number. Now that the mod is done, we can actually start playing with it. To test the mod I played a challenge. I did the bogged down challenge, where you have a limited time to reach a few goals. These goals are build a riverboat transport ride, have at least 10 different habitat species in the zoo and increase overall welfare to 85%. Have at least 4 different exhibit species in the zoo, achieve an overall zoo rating of 3 out of 5, have at least 1300 guests in the zoo, and earning a yearly profit of $10,000 without having any outstanding loans. Because the mod only works in Sandbox, I did the challenge in Sandbox and timed it myself. Since showing the entire process would be incredibly boring, I am going to show you a highlight reel of what happened. As you can see, this is just a standard zoo and it is empty, so let's get started. Right here I'm going to have some flamingos. The greater flamingo. Mainly because then we have at least 10 animals in the zoo, which lets our chances of having a few flamingos that survive. The other nice thing about the flamingos is that they're quite cheap, which means that I can buy quite a few of them immediately. I honestly don't really care about which ones I buy, since they're gonna be randomized anyway. Oh my god. Oh no, it's already happening. Oh lord. No. Damn it. I am going to have some protesters, aren't I? Oh no, not a crocodile. Oh, this is a California sea lion. Please send it to the trade center. A gorilla? I guess the giraffe can stay in here for a little bit? Maybe? A monkey. Do I still have any flamingos left? I do not. I have 2 flamingos. This is switching every second. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we are going to turn down the randomization for a little bit and then I'll come back.
Eventually.
Okay, so I figured out what was going on. Between making the mod and playing this challenge, I upgraded my PC. My new PC is much faster than my old one, and therefore the animals were now spawning every single second, which even for me is a little bit much. However, after some off-screen testing, I have now settled on the number 7500 instead of 1200 for the randomization, and this seems to give us about 1 new animal per minute, which is what I was going for. My god, he scared me. I thought he was dead for a second. Why aren't there any random animals anymore? Oh god, a jaguar. Where the hell are you? Oh, it's a little baby. That's why there's no predation. It's a little baby jaguar. Someone please come get it though. Okay, good. Guys, come look, I have a jaguar over here. Come look, it's so cool. See, you can see him from over the fence. I think. Maybe? Yeah, you can see him all the way in the distance. Come look, over here. No. See? Oh, that's the wrong... Wait, no. Guys. Guys. Please, come over here. My money is still going down, though. Yeah, look at him. Oh, there is a tree at the edge, huh? Well, it'd be like that, I guess. Oh no, it's an ostrich. Dang it. This thing is never gonna grow up. And let's buy something with my... Who need it? Well, with my conservation credits. Okay, I need only a few more. Yeah. Release. And then we buy... Dang it. I need 3 more. This one, release to the wild. Yes. Cheetah. Look guys, there's a cheetah over here. Okay, I'm in the green though. A moose. Better not... Dang it! Not my cheetah. A raccoon. Why is it just this one that's changing? Really? I lost my cheetah for a raccoon. Yes, I know I'm low on cash. That's not news to me. Oh, he likes swimming. Why? Rude. I mean, at least that saves me some money. I should have just bought vending machines. Fine, leave. Oh god, what happened? It broke my glass fence. Why? What's wrong? You're fine. Wait, where do I have a hyena? You should probably move. There's just... The ostrich just walking around between the flamingos just kind of gets me. It almost seems like it thinks it's a flamingo. What? Why? What's wrong? So hide! I don't see the issue. Yeah, I can't put you with the hyena. My camel was killed by a Komodo dragon? What? What happened? There's a fucking polar bear with my... There's a polar bear with my flamingos and no one thought they should tell me? Look, I've said it before and I will say it again. Just hide. For fuck's sake, who escaped? Really? The sheep? Also, how? It's literally in here. I think the penguin should probably be able to go with the flamingos, right? What the hell? Why? But I can't really feed it to a polar bear now, can I? Yeah, let's buy both of these too, sure. I guess I know where the gorilla is. Wait, what the hell? A leopard? I guess we're moving the leopard in there? Who escaped? Rude! No, just emergency capture that bitch. Oh, that one's alright. Why? What's wrong? Yeah, guess what? Go in there! Oh. I want it back in here. Oh, goodness, I have so many. What's wrong? Did something escape? Jaguars. How? Oh. And it was already swapped out again. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's getting very laggy. I think it might crash. If it crashes, I give up. You better stay in here, you stupid jaguar. Where are you? Fucking swear. If you jump over again, I will sell you. Oh, another fruit set. Put it in there. Yes, you are getting sold. Dang it. That's why. I just sold them again. Someone come get him. Can you reach him like this? I think this would be 650 meters, right? 600. I only need 600. Okay, so the water is still there. Oh, it did not like that. What do you mean obstructed? Wasn't it up there before? How long is this? Only 384 meters. Dang it! I'm gonna have to go around. Okay. How about now? Yes, now it is long enough. How are you doing? Grizzly bear, fuck. Do not eat my monkey. Don't you dare. Is there anything that can live with a grizzly bear? Nope. I mean, I could probably put a different kind of bear with it. Maybe? Put it into the trade center. Does that make it happier? It does, so we're done. Hell yeah. And I have a yearly profit. Oh, I don't. Dang it. That's it, time! It only took me 2 hours and 40 minutes. This is the final zoo. Little bit chaotic, but that's fine. That was it for me today. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, consider liking or leaving a comment. The links to both this mod and my website are in the description, and I will be making more modding and gaming videos in the future, so if you like that sort of thing, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!